Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Tommy Christensen, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. He will lead this one off today. From the stretch, and look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Christensen is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Fouled away. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. Slow grounder to first. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Behind 0-2 now. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Caleb Smith gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Now in the box, Kelly Mercer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Kelly Mercer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Smith stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in. LaFera is off at first with 2 away. Called to strike, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in Garrett
Leading off
Cooper.
for Miami, the left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Cooper can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high. 1-0. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Brinson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Kelly Mercer. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get to force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees leave him third with no score. Here's Starlin Castro as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The designated hitter, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. LaFera is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 1.
Settling in now, number 1. He'll take his first hacks here. Here's the first pitch to him, to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
At the plate, Lewis Brinson. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Third inning, no score to this point. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Miguel Rojas would be next. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading
0
up
for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all
Now
about
batting,
mixing pitches
center
and
fielder.
location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Now Joe LaFerra, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, second baseman, Torres.
Now at the plate, Torres 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The left fielder,
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Torres isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and 0. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius would be next. Here's the 3-0. Drilled down the line. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Edwin Encarnacion now 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Three and 0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, bases loaded. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He's set. The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Walker is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now a swing by Walker as he powers this one high in the air out to deep left field. Stanton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in now, Brian Anderson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one right down Main Street. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. Gregorius showing off the range. There's one on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Wei-Yin Chen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
chance.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Kelly Mercer. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Mercer.
Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Number 1 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And it's fouled away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Joe LaFera. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Shen's got his target. 0-1 on its way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Count still at 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Soft liner to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Garrett Hooper.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, number 47.
Now at the plate, number 47. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. LaFerra is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike two. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Torres, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Brinson,
and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. Career numbers against Chen. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Stanton, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Chen sets. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Chen. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he misses there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, number 1. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Two balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Ripped down the line. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Two out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Miguel Rojas. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. LaFerra looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. Out in front here is this one, scorched foul to the left. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
1-2.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kelly Mercer.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Urshela over at second. Mercer at first with no outs. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
None out, runners at first and second. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Joe LaFera. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
That's wide, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. One down. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Still only one out in the inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Judge, the runner at third. LaFera on second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, 2-2. The 2-2 fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard but foul wide of the bag at first. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batter, number 47.
Digging in, number 47. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many, pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2. Jose Arena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And right into the shift, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in now, Kelly Mercer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Urshela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cooper looking up, and it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The right fielder,
into the box,
99.
Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Joe LaFera. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 misses off the plate.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you can see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Arlene Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Arlene Garcia.
Standing in now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Number 47 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
A swing and a ground ball to third. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. He's set. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Two-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Outside, 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius would be next. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cooper moves over. And that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Marlins 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Coming to the plate now, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here it comes. 0-2. Fastball well outside. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to 1 guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. Still 8-2. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Encarnacion.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Popped him up. Alfaro moving to his left. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
At the plate, Gio Urshela is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Gregorius, base runner at first with one out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kelly Mercer is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the first baseman, Kelly.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kelly Mercer. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First and second now, one man out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Yanks strand a pair, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Green, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Miguel Rojas is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Neil Walker will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box, Neil Walker. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Rojas leads off first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. And 2, here it comes. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman Brian Anderson.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Lifted in the air out towards left center. LaFerra on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tommy Christensen earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.